Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jonathan Streit with the Institute for Restorative Health, and today we're going to talk about cellular voltage and why I believe it's the most overlooked force behind healing. But I want to make sure everyone understands that the content of this video is for educational purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. With that being said, let's get started. So, cell membranes and ion charges. Where does cellular voltage come from? It actually rests on the outside of every single cell in the human body, and it's responsible for a great many things. When a cell has positively charged particles and negatively charged particles on the inside and outside of the cell, there's a slight difference between those charges. And that difference is crucial for movement of signals from cell to cell, nutrients in and waste out. And that small difference it makes a huge difference in someone's ability to heal and also the energy of the body and how their body performs its detox functions. So the importance of cellular voltage is this: it allows nutrients in and waste out. It is the primary means for cellular detoxification. So if we have an environment that is acidic, that acidic environment actually prevents the metabolic removal of waste from our cells because of the actual millivolt charge around the cell. Every cell should have negative 25 millivolts of electricity. Now, it's kind of odd to say negative. And what that really means is that that particular charge is donating electrons and not stealing them from the environment around them. So if it was a positive 25 millivolts, it would be an acidic type charge, and it would be stealing electrons from the area around it. And we don't want to do that. Every terrain in the cells need to have just a very slight alkaline behavior. That way they actually donate electrons to the other cells that may need it more. And this will absolutely affect overall healing. And in fact, the longer we have better cellular voltage, the more robust our health can be. So what are the effects of this imbalanced cellular voltage? So if we have more positive charge in and around the cell, that means it's a little bit more acidic. And that acidic environment builds up toxins, and it doesn't allow for cellular detoxification. And this is across the board. It could be organs, tissues, glands. It could be the terrain. It could be anywhere. And so if we have a minor acidic charge going on, we're not detoxing well at all. And over time, that millivolts of electricity, remember, we want negative 25 millivolts. If it's negative 10 or negative 15, over time, that creates a dysfunctional cellular environment, which leads to toxic buildup. And given enough time, that leads to chronic illness. And that's where we come in. At the Institute for Restorative Health, we have ways to help our patients regain their cellular voltage. So what is the connection between our bioterrain and cellular voltage? It comes down to a couple factors. One of those factors is the pH of the terrain, the mineral content, and toxic load of the environment. So positively charged heavy metals, positively charged environmental toxins will actually decrease the alkalinity or increase the acidity of our terrain. Now remember, an acidic terrain means that the millivolts of electricity there are starting to go down in negativity and up in positivity. So if we have a negative 10 millivolt electric terrain, that means that it's more acidic than it should be because we really want that negative 25. All right. So if we have an acidic terrain, we're stealing electrons from our environment. And we don't want to do that when we're wanting to build health. If we want to build health, we need to build the alkalinity of our environment. And we can do that in a lot of different ways. Here at the Institute for Restorative Health, we created the biorestorative method. And what that method is a lens at which we look at a bunch of different areas of the body that we have found over the last 15 to 20 years of working with chronically ill patients, what it takes to heal. And when we look through that lens, we see stealth infections. We see how thoughts can affect our body, how the brain and the heart coherence, if it's off, it affects the entire body's ability to heal. The gut microbiome, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So if we want to change the pH of the body, we can do that using herbs. We can do it using specific nutritional products. We can do it with laser. We can do it with light or acoustic therapy or pulsed electromagnetic fields. There's an array of ways that we can change the cellular voltage at the level of the cell inside the body. And what that does is it balances our terrain. And if we have a balanced terrain, we can have a balanced body. And that's how important terrain is, and that's how important cellular voltage is. So thank you for watching today. I do believe that cellular voltage might just be the key to unlocking your health, especially when nothing else has worked. So if you found this to be insightful at all, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell so you can get our latest updates. Follow us on most social media channels. Have a great day.